It's the end of the world as we know it.
Warning.
It's the end of the world as we know it. What up, roomies? It's your boy The Other Day, and we are in the house. And of course, I got these motherfucking guys with me.
Yeah, motherfucking one. This is Luisito and Nene Bueno. And we got the lads in the
back.
back.
The lads in the back.
Guys in the back.
Hello. Number
What?
one.
No Diddy.
It's me,
and
Manny,
of course,
it's Manny. Hit it with it. It's me. All right, bye.
Mike on the mic.
Mike on the mic.
Yep.
Here we go.
So what's up, guys? How's your week? How's everybody doing today?
It's
Blessed for this end of the week, man. Oh, I must say this real quick.
There you
Speaking
go.
of, it has been a beautiful day today. Today of all days, I would say
It was a nice
today
day.
is the first real nice day of New York. And you know what that means.
What does that mean?
When the sun's out, the buns is out.
Oh,
Sundress season has arrived in the city.
Yeah.
So it was a nice sundress.
This-
Yeah, it was.
the skin is being shown.
Yup.
Time it is.
Is hibernation season has finished, and the city girls are loose, and we love it.
We're
The
talking
talent
about
has been
titties for
displayed.
anybody who's
Yup.
figured that out. We're talking about titties. We're talking about like
Cuffing
large
season
breasts.
is officially ending,
If you don't
and
have
wild
large
girl
breasts,
summers are
Small
beginning.
breasts are very much appreciated.
And
Like when you
iced
show them,
coffee
that's nice.
is
We appreciate
starting.
that.
You feel me? The pumpkin spice is gone, and the iced coffee has begun.
Yes.
That's out again.
You feel me? And we fucking love
And
it.
shaking the stupid like cup.
It looks nice.
But you know how I know the end of the world is coming, guys?
Because
Hip hop beef ain't what it was.
Okay.
I
You
mean,
feel
you could
me?
have said the rising temperatures, the ocean levels, the melting ice caps, but like hip hop beef is definitely on the top of the list.
Yo, hip hop beef is one of the signs of the apocalypse. This is the softest hip hop beef ever.
It kind of
What?
is.
What?
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 Why are you
What?
watching?
What?
What's
Are you, what's what?
Hip hop beats is what I'm saying again.
hip hop beef is one of the signs of the apocalypse. Weak hip hop beef is one of the
Beef.
signs of the apocalypse, bro.
I'll take. I think you said alpaca lips right there,
Apocalypse?
like where everyone is just overrun by alpacas.
Alpacalypse.
Like the
No.
entire world.
The apocalypse.
That's the name of the episode.
Alpacalypse.
Alpacalypse.
Yo,
Alpacalypse.
Speaking of apocalypse, yo, that sounds like
That's what it sounded like. It's like the alpacalypse, bro. I'm just like,
that
yeah.
sounds like a fat loose coochie.
Alpacalypse.
I didn't take it there.
Oh, that's
No, no, no,
why.
no,
Wow.
He took it there. He took it there.
Wow.
I thought we were
And
just
that
gonna be
shit
over
fits.
like the entire world. Is just
They're
overrun by
called-
billions and billions of
They're-
alpacas.
Lips.
He's just like, nah, it's
Like a
loose
llama.
pussy. I'm just like, what?
You said alpaca.
My man, they're called sex workers, okay? Give them
Good
some
Lord,
respect.
yeah, have some class.
Give them some respect.
Guy's
Right.
wilding right now.
Apocalypse.
Be civil.
This guy.
Yo,
We
You
had
heard
some
that?
cool. And we went like
that
from
shit was
here.
all drooly and floppy and just-
Oh my God,
no,
bro.
what? Who calls them that?
What is wrong with you?
How will you survive the apocalypse?
In the scuba suit,
I
apparently.
thought that was called roast beef, not alpacas. What?
What?
Bro, that's apparently this is a new thing, apocalypse.
Yeah,
Yo, I would have looked this up just for y'all.
that
to see
sounds
it.
so fire.
You're not gonna find it. We just invented a phrase,
We just invented the phrase, bro.
Just
I'm a
look up-
thought.
If you
Give
want
me
to look
lit.
at apocalypse,
Alpaca, right?
I didn't
Apocalypse.
look at
The
alpaca's
apocalypse.
lips.
I was gonna say they're
It
dark.
looks
but I
right.
think-
It looks about right.
No, but that's the thing. That when
But
he
it has
said
to-
like the
But it has to be chewing.
Question:
Yeah.
Is this a deviation? Is this like one of those weird deviations from camel toe?
Yeah.
kinda,
exactly.
Yeah.
No. But like, if
Yeah.
that's what it is,
That's what I thought you said.
then maybe I would understand where he's coming.
But
from.
these bitches spit, bro.
llamas spit.
For the squirters.
No wait.
Oh wait, yo. So
Do
I
alpacas
came.
spit too?
Yeah.
Because I know llamas spit. I didn't know.
Yeah.
alpacas
Alpaca spit.
Wait,
heavy.
alpaca? I think they do.
Yeah.
too,
Yeah. Alpaca spit.
I knew llamas spit.
Llama.
Yo,
yeah.
pero
They're cousins.
I came
Right,
to a
right, right,
revelation
right, right.
now that we're talking about squirters, right?
Right.
shit.
If you're into squirters, that means you like golden showers.
Oh.
Well,
Think
no.
about
Well,
it.
no.
Think
no,
about it. It's
no.
mostly urine.
Yeah.
It's mostly urine.
No,
It's
I don't
mostly
know.
urine.
Nope.
It is. It's mostly
Okay.
urine.
Okay. No, first of all,
I don't even care. If that's
yes,
true or not.
you are correct. Squirt is over 50%. I think it's like 75%,
It's like
80%.
85%
Urine. Yes, you're correct. That being said, if you are into squirting, that does not necessarily mean you are into golden showers.
Exactly.
I happen to be into
Facts.
both. That being said,
See, I'm not. And see,
it's
and
if you
I-
are,
and
they're
I'm-
different things.
So I'm the proof that I'm not. I'm into one and not the other.
Yeah.
So
I always thought it
so
was urine.
y'all want to go around the table and guess which one Manny's into?
No, I know what he's into. He's into squirting knuckle in showers.
Correct.
Mike,
We've had this conversation before. Hey,
You took the thunder right off the joke, Mike.
Whether it's like
What was the-
God
whether
damn.
debate how much
Yeah.
percentage
Just
is
take
urine or
just
whatever
take the
hell.
thunder right out of the
Like,
joke.
I'm gonna take the piss right out of the jar.
I was setting up the layup for you. I was like,
Take the
here
piss
you
right
go.
out
I
of
was
the
like,
jar. Dunk. Oh, okay.
Good shit.
Yes.
He took the piss right out your shit.
Yeah.
Out your joke.
Yeah, I took the piss.
See what he
Fuck
Took the
you,
piss.
bro.
A little like
Fuck you,
Which is a
bro.
common
British
Fuck you,
expression.
bro.
Which is a common British expression.
It is.
Take the piss.
take the piss.
Take
Fuck
the
you,
piss
bro.
out of it.
That's all I'm gonna say. Tell you, fuck you, my guy.
You man, I didn't say it in a British expression. British accent. Give it a little tap.
Oh, you little chap.
Give it a
little
little.
chap.
Give it a little snatch. Give it a little lock, stock, two smoking, little gentleman.
Whoa.
Oh, she on my twig and giggleberries too. So
Ah,
my
see,
fine sir.
we're cooking with gas.
We're cooking with coal, baby.
Wow.
We're straight cold, baby.
Yeah, we came out the gate.
We have the gate.
kinda hot.
Nah, but check this out. This rap beef between the big three,
Right.
quote unquote,
It's horrible.
is weak as shit.
I just
This
want to
is
say
the first beef that I think everybody's just gonna be perfectly safe in.
Eminem would
Nobody's
never.
gonna get harmed.
Eminem
good.
would never.
Nobody's gonna get harmed in this
No
one.
harm.
Eminem would never.
That's not true.
For
there was
all
a beef
my
between
Eminem
50
fans.
Cent and Kanye,
You know who you
and
are.
at one point they thought it might get dangerous, but then they both confirmed they're like, nah, it's not gonna get
Dangerous.
They agreed that it wouldn't get violent.
'Cause-
This
Whoa.
is hip hop rap beef, and that I think was the first time. That
Which
there
one was
a
that?
rap-
Which one was that?
It was a beef between because that's yeah, wow. That's when 106 and Park was still around. It was a beef between 50 Cent
Oh,
and
this-
Kanye West.
Wasn't that when
And
they
that's
dropped the
what 50
albums on the same day to see who would make the better sales?
Yeah.
All of that,
Disrespect
I think all of that was straight marketing.
And if
No, it's 100%
it might be-
marketing.
That was 100%
100%
marketing.
said it, 50 told me go ahead.
Because 50 done worked with Kanye before.
But both of them are trolls.
That is a fact. That is a
Both
fact.
of them are trolls. But here's the
Trolling
thing.
hard.
Kanye is all about the art, and 50 Cent is all about what makes him laugh.
Yo, 50's going ham on your boy Diddy. But we'll get
My boy.
No
your boy
Diddy.
Diddy. But we'll get to our Diddy update a little later on in the episode.
My boy.
But getting back,
Diddy
to,
news.
we'll get back to the Diddy news later. But let's get back to this rap beef, right?
Yes, go ahead. Rap beef.
Number one,
Yeah.
first point. I think Kendrick took the first person shooter mode track a little too serious and then didn't have to escalate to beef.
That's fair.
2, J. Cole's diss track was weak as fuck.
Weak. And then he apologized.
I'm not even getting to that.
Oh, okay.
I haven't gotten to that.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Weak as fuck. J. Cole, Kendrick's diss track to everybody, fire. Even though it was just a verse.
It was-
Even though it was just a verse.
Upper mid.
Oh, J. Cole's.
Go on.
I'll be honest, I haven't heard it all, and I want to.
It was
But
good. It
It
was.
sucks that he took some of
It was,
off now, so I
bro.
can't-
I'm just saying.
I wouldn't say it's great. I would say
I'm
it's
just
good.
saying that right now I'm hearing mediocre bars, except for like the Drake diss track, which is pretty good.
It was-
But the thing about Drake's diss tracks, if you haven't realized, besides Ether, the only other diss tracks you'll ever hear in a club or being played by like for a party and shit
But-
are the Drake ones.
But that's not.
So he revolutionized making a beef diss track into a party track as well.
But that's
diss track that
not
you
the
can dance
same.
to.
You're not playing. You're not playing hit
Right?
'em up
Is
in
that
the
what you're
club.
saying?
Well, actually, no. You could play hit
diss
'em up
track
in the
that you
club.
You
but
can play Hit 'em Up.
That's Drake's style.
But
A
that yeah.
diss track that you could dance.
Everything that Drake plays is played in the club because that's what his producers make. They make
Right.
fucking dance shit. They make fucking club shit.
Yeah.
So he's gonna make a little diss track. It's not great. It's not battle
All
rap.
right. It is a battle rap, but none of these bars have been battle rap yet.
That's why it's all mid. It's the worst fucking battle. It's the worst
worst
fucking beef ever.
Ever.
Like
That's why I said earlier at the start of this, Eminem would never.
And
Oh.
then your
Didn't
boy,
Eminem re-
then your
Eminem
boy,
released
then
a
your
track
boy
against
Cole,
Benzino's
then your boy
shit?
Cole
I do like
has
Cole.
the apocalypse,
Oh.
with the
The
apocalypse.
audacity.
the audacity.
Lips,
He has the audacity to apologize for a diss track. Yo, bro,
He should have because it was wet.
no. Listen, if you put out a diss track and you're a rapper, yo, listen, rap is a competition sport. It's a competition.
It's
It's a competitive sport.
It sure is.
At
It's
its
a
core,
competitive. At its core, everybody wants to
Sure
be
is.
number
Because
one.
hip-hop
bro.
Makes
evolved
hip-hop.
through rap battles.
All right, but everybody wants to be number one.
rap evolved through
So,
battles.
and then J. Cole has the ability to be number one, right? Because J. Cole got bars. He could go commercial or fucking conscious.
but he doesn't have the fight.
Yeah, he doesn't have that oomph to be number one. He could be number 2 or 3.
But neither does Drake. Drake is not a battle rapper. Don't give me that look.
No, I'm not even talking about battle rap. Just in general, he could be one of the greatest rappers that ever hit the industry.
Really?
Drake, yes.
I think Kendrick is probably the best of the 3 of them, but he
No,
doesn't
think
put out
about
good
it. Think
music
about
that can be played in the club.
think about the discography and the sales and everything in total. They're all their projects. Drake's done dropped like 13 albums. All of them had multiple platinum hits. You feel me?
Yeah,
Kendrick dropped 4 albums. Not everything went platinum.
No, that's true.
You feel me? I'm just talking straight up number wise and like by popularity. Drake technically is one of the greatest rappers ever.
If we're talking
by popularity and sales,
by popularity and sales.
But
but I'm not talking about
producers.
Because they make and artistry. That's another question. That's another.
His artistry is crazy because he goes into any genre.
Because
he switches to any genre, bro. When it comes to straight artistry, he switches to any genre.
Like about 2 years ago when we did that album.
Played in the club music is different from like battle rapping.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying it's battle rap. Battle rap is a different animal amongst itself.
Completely.
Yeah. But if we're talking about overall, if we're talking about overall rap, all of everything
Drake.
Music, Drake is up there.
And I would still give all of the credit to his producers.
Yeah. His producers kill it. 40 kills it. Kills that shit. But where I'm really getting to is who you think is going to end up winning the battle and why? End up winning this whole beef and why?
Nobody. Everybody loses, especially the people who have to listen to it.
Or everybody wins, meaning the 3 of them win because all their sales go up and it's all marketing tactic
and
to begin with.
That part. It's all a marketing ploy, but I think the fact that
they all win.
To start with what you said.
That's what I'm saying. They all win.
To start with what you said, the fact that everybody, especially not just you, but like people on the internet, have regarded this as the worst beef ever. Because it's just so lame.
Like if they were really smart, they'll let this shit brew the fuck up and do an album together, all 3 of them. And that shit would be fucking insane.
Who's to say that that's probably not what's going to end up happening at the end of the quote unquote beef anyway? That's what I'm saying. It's all
it's a ploy.
like that.
It looks like WWE.
Remember that Tory Lanez and Joyner Lucas went back and forth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But see, that was actually fun. Yeah, that was actually fun because they never pretended like they were anything other than friends, just like John back and forth. That was like WWE when it doesn't take itself seriously, because then the record studio is just like, hey guys, they're gonna have like a fake rap beef, but it's gonna be in the same album where they just argue with each other.
For the artistry,
right?
And even Tory Lanez was singing on his shit, and he was rapping on his shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And that was fun. I could appreciate that. This looks like they're trying to recapture the nostalgia of hip hop fans who long for the Biggie and Tupac, and the fucking Eminem with
which I do.
Everybody, where he was going back and forth with everybody. And who was that dude who owned the magazine who came out like last month? Fucking dude who owned the fucking magazine who had like
Benzino. That's what I'm talking about.
Benzino, where he came out randomly.
Eminem just came out with a track. I don't know if y'all heard
oh yeah, I've seen the video.
They're trying to recapture.
There's a video to it. Yeah.
They're trying to recapture that. And then have this little fake beef where they're like making diss tracks at each other. Right. But it feels forced. It feels super forced because they're not that type of artist.
True. But it's entertaining as fuck.
It's entertaining because it's like watching it's
watching like your favorite WWE stars in a fucking tag team match. Or just a free-for-all.
Yeah,
because Drake
like the first Avengers movie.
Because listen, in the Drake diss track, he doesn't only go after Kendrick. He goes after like 15 people.
True, but it's like watching a Goldberg match.
True,
because they're not good at it. They're not good at it. Like I would rather watch like Tekashi 6ix9ine because at least when he's spouting off, everybody else is just like, wow, he's really bad at this because he's pissing a lot of people off. Because people are legitimately getting pissed off.
Yeah.
These guys are pretending to try to piss each other off.
Making a movement, whether you like it or not.
And they're not selling.
Because they get pissed off.
They're not selling me on the act. Right? It's like, oh, yeah, I'm taking shots at you and you're like fake, and it's like no. At least
that was my impression.
At least when Benzino released his video, he was drunk when he did it, and he was calling Eminem out, and Eminem's just like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? And now I have to say something about this. And it's like you can tell Eminem's legitimately annoyed when he has to make this rap about Benzino. Is just like, why are you mentioning me? I thought this was over 20 years ago. And it's just like, damn, Eminem really put some thought into like insulting this man.
Yeah, because it's like, bro, like you're calling me out 20 years later, like my guy.
Who are you? I forgot.
Like, why are you still on this? Like
and that's fun to listen to.
Like, I'm near 50. Now, nigga, can you stop?
Go retire and spend time with your family before you died. Quit being an alcoholic. And it's just like, damn, Eminem, stop, bro. It's like, that's a diss track. I like that.
They get age appropriate diss track. It's an age appropriate diss track. Yo, bro, hit the gym. Stop drinking.
Take your meds.
Start thinking. Whoa. Your daughter graduates next year. Teach her how to drive.
By that standard.
Teach her how to do taxes so she can survive.
You don't even have to be that good. You don't even have to be that good because Eminem is the gold standard of diss tracks because he says real shit.
Yeah. Eminem, when it comes to dissing somebody, that man goes hard. He's
saying real shit to you, and people are listening. Like, good lord, you like Mariah was begging you for a threesome. Holy shit! And it's like, god damn. So it's like, okay, you don't have to be that good. You remember that bar?
Yeah.
So you remember? I'm not the only one that heard that bar.
But I'm just saying, I have some high hopes for this.
I don't,
and I'm hoping that we get an album out of it.
Okay.
If we could get them three on an album, bro,
we shall see.
You know how fire that shit would be.
It's gonna sell out, but it's not gonna be that good.
It's gonna be amazing.
I hope so.
We shall see.
Come on, bro.
But I mean, Kendrick and Drake was Kendrick and
prove me wrong.
Please,
please.
J. Cole was supposed to come out with an album.
Kendrick and Cole, yeah.
Yeah, now they got beef. Come on, son. They were supposed to have an album.
Yo, bro,
I need them to like. And Kendrick, as gangsta as he is the one who like, isn't he the one who talks about like putting the colors down, like Bloods and Crips uniting together and all that?
Yeah, but it's still. Remember, everybody's still from. It's still on that West Coast, East Coast, North South shit. Think about it. Drake from the North.
Drake from the South.
Drake's from the North.
Drake. Well, yeah, you're right.
He's from the North.
Forget about Drake, because I'm
Drake is from the North.
The biggest Drake.
You got Cole from the East, and you got Kendrick from the West.
I don't love Drake. I think Drake is.
And then on top of that, it's because of the fact that Cole spent time in New York. New York kind of claims him some.
We do claim him.
We do claim Cole in some weird way. We claim him as one of New York's own. So right now, New York is looking soft, bro.
Nah,
because of Cole.
That's why we're mad at him for apologizing.
Yeah,
you're not supposed to fucking apologize.
Like, come on, bro.
And not even on that
Yankee
track.
Blue don't bleed,
it was
bro.
A good track, but it wasn't like he was going hard. I liked the track, but he wasn't.
The track
going
was
hard.
weak as shit.
It wasn't a hard track. It was a decent track.
Nah, I give that shit a 4.5
out of 10.
Out of 10.
Oh, low. Okay, I gave it a 5.
Exactly. You and me are not that off. You're just less pissed about it than I am.
I'm more pissed for apologizing than I am for the track.
I'm more pissed for the track than apologizing.
That's fair.
Because why the fuck would you apologize for that weak shit? Now, if you gave me some super hard shit that you're going at his life and just talking like real shit,
but that's how you know it's marketed.
That you know you're gonna get punched in your mouth the minute you see this nigga.
What will I hit him up?
You feel me? Like you know, yo, bro. We want to see some shit like that. Like, you know, the minute they see each other's on site because of the shit they said, bro. That's fire beef. That's fire beef.
No, don't start off with the fucking nuke. You fucking start off with instigating and see what they do back. Then you do.
Nah, Jay. I feel like for what Cole responded, he should have just not responded at all.
The apologizing was soft.
Yeah, the apologizing was super soft as shit.
Super
soft.
A little bit of overkill the other day, but I would say,
how was it overkill?
But I would say in the beef, like, even if it's respectable hip hop beef, like in the hip hop community and hip hop culture, you don't like apologize for your beef. You don't take down your track, especially if it was a decent track, maybe it was that kind of feels like
It was okay.
you don't feel as
Weak as
seen.
shit.
It was okay.
exactly. And that kind of feels like, I don't know if the roommates can hear the fucking sirens. We live in New York City, but okay, that makes you feel like kind of like you're not confident in your own track. That's what that makes it feel like. On top of making you feel like, you know, coward or whatever, like, you know, whatever you may think. I don't care.
No, I'm not saying
I'm
J.
just
Cole's
mad,
a
like, you
coward.
apologize
I'm not
for
saying
this
J.
track
Cole's a
and then
coward.
Pulled it back. That's not. You don't really do that.
I'm not saying J. Cole's a coward. I'm not saying that at all. And you feel me? And I respect any man that if he makes a mistake and he feels like he's in wrong and he apologizes for it and he's sincere about it, then kudos to him. He grew.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But this is fucking hip hop. And I'm pretty sure
Right.
y'all niggas could smoke a blunt together,
Facts.
chill the fuck out, and hash it out if there's real like animosity towards each other. But that weak ass track doesn't deserve to be apologized
I don't
for.
think he said anything too personal.
He
did
didn't.
No,
He didn't
so
say
then-
anything.
He didn't.
But
why
you
would
feel
he
me?
take it
Like,
down, then?
but the shit about it is like all these dudes, right? Cole, Drake, Kendrick, right? When you take those three,
or whatever.
all of them want to be number one, right? And number one comes with pressure.
You
So
wanna-
Diddy news.
you wanna check-
Time for some Diddy news. Diddy apocalypse.
Breaking news with
Breaking news.
Apocalypse.
The second sign of the apocalypse right here.
Look at this alpaca slips. Look at that. It's a furry alpaca slip.
Yo, this guy is in love with the apocalypse.
That us.
Yeah, he's
You guys
looking
see-
at the, like,
Apocalypse.
look at them lips.
The alpaca of the lips.
Yo, that one has some crazy like.
that one the only hit a line. Hit a line right before that picture.
Salsera.
So,
Alpaca de la salsa.
oh yeah, so on Diddy news,
Oh,
right?
Diddy news.
Right, your boy Diddy fucking
What are you
shouted, basically called everybody out who should be by his side right now.
doing? Like,
Yeah,
Diddy?
That's
Diddy made a list. Diddy listed
yeah,
mad
he
people,
started
bro.
naming people with the door.
Word?
Yeah, with his nephew.
With nephew, like throwing out the name.
Yeah, he mentioned Oprah, Drake, Beaver, Ciara, Jessica Alba, mad people. Lizzo,
Will
Where did this
Smith.
come from?
J Balvin.
Where did this come from?
He was just listing people that should be that
by his side.
Wait,
That should be
is
by
he
his side.
telling me that he's in like custody right now?
Nah,
No, he's not.
he's not in custody.
So what's going on?
But
why would he be giving up names if he's not in custody?
I don't know. But what I'm thinking,
Uh-huh.
and this is my theory, banana.
This could just be the internet. So-
No, this is.
Diddy news.
It could be the internet, but it's a video that he made though.
It's literally
Yeah,
him.
It's a real
literally him
video.
and
Like
YouTube.
you could like see the video. Yes.
Oh,
It's
I didn't
literally
see-
him and his son.
Yeah.
And
No,
just-
it's his nephew.
Oh, it's his nephew.
and
his
this is
nephew
not
or his niece.
Photoshop,
I thought it was his son.
AI.
No, it's not. It's not photoshopped or AI.
Well, it could be AI.
Nah, definitely not.
Probably it didn't look AI.
I mean,
Yeah, it didn't look AI. Like you could tell it was him, and you could tell that it was his like family member that was. But he was shouting out
With
mad
AI
people, bro.
uh,
French Montana was on there.
yeah.
Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys.
Oh yeah.
So here's the thing. He didn't actually say they did anything specific.
No, but
No.
the way it was said and the way it was announced
And the reason behind it.
and the reasoning. I don't know what the reasoning behind it is
Well,
because it could be a secret reasoning behind it. It could be like, yo, I'm basically giving y'all a list of people that I have dirt on,
Right.
but I'm not gonna say I have dirt on. Hopefully, this message gets to them,
Right.
and pick up that phone before shit happens.
Right.
Hypothetically,
so it's more like a
hypothetically.
threat. Like
Correct.
no, it's more like
It's an implication.
yeah, it's like, yo, bro, like
It's an open not threat, but like wink,
Like,
wink.
wink.
like yo,
You better call me.
you better give me a little shout out, my brother or my
Because-
sister.
Yeah, because then like
Or
Like,
else.
he's basically calling them to like support him type shit.
Yeah.
He's like a
He's-
soft blackmail.
it's a
No
it's,
pun
It's
intended.
not even a
Speak
soft
up
one
for him.
because if he's outing people that he may or may not have like
Dirt
helped-
on?
he might have dirt on because
Yeah.
he's a billionaire, so he can probably do things for other rich people that like may have skirted the boundaries of the law on numerous times. So
Here and there. Yeah.
so if he's
And
calling people out
everywhere.
publicly, then it's
yeah, it's a blackmail kind of like
Wow.
call out kind
It's
of thing.
basically saying like, yo, And I'm not saying that that's what it is. I'm not saying that, but hypothetically speaking,
Okay.
theorizing,
That's the implication.
because it's like, why would you, if you know these people are supposed to have your back, right? Why are you making a video about it, announcing it?
He's not going out like Jeffrey Epstein, basically.
Yeah, basically that. But like I said, like we were discussing earlier, unlike Jeffrey Epstein, so far in this case, there has been no minors involved.
That we know. We don't know what he's done.
Yeah, we don't know exactly what he's done. But so far, as the evidence shows, there's no minors involved.
When you're that rich and you're doing dirt for other that rich people.
I'm just saying, by what we know publicly.
It's
supposedly there was some, sex trafficking, but by law, if you hire an escort and transport them over state lines, that is sex trafficking and human trafficking.
Oh, because you traffic. I see.
Because you solicited somebody in another location
and then brought them across state lines.
And brought them across state lines.
Right.
Okay.
So,
That's
he could have been ordering a couple of escorts to come over to like Miami, and they might have been from all around the country or all around the world.
I see.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, or like Atlanta, whatever.
So it could be anything. And at this point, we have no idea because there is no official indictment.
Yeah, as of yet.
That being said, all of the behavior is very
suspicious.
Right. Because he's officially been investigated for it because a warrant was served, and that's why he fled.
Yeah.
Because he did technically flee. Or took a plane flight out of the country at the same time his house was being raided.
Yeah, but
that's not fleeing. That's just taking a plane flight out of the country.
But another theory behind the raid was that Diddy has so much, dirt in those cribs that they went in there to erase the shit. Supposedly,
that's entirely possible too.
That's so possible because
But then why would he?
Because party of politicians partied with him too.
But then why would he make that video?
Oh man.
Because that's a lot of really rich people that he just mentioned. Will Smith is close to being a billionaire. If he's
he
not
mentioned a lot of billionaires or almost billionaires.
Yes.
Do we have the link? Do we have the
that
link?
list of people that he mentioned, all of them are very wealthy.
Video.
Everybody was in the hundreds of millions or billions. So he mentioned his richest friends that he has dirt on. Specifically his richest friend. At least Alicia Keys is close to being a billionaire. Will Smith is either a billionaire or close to being a billionaire. Oprah is clearly. Who else did he mention?
Mentioned Drake, almost a billionaire.
Let
me see, Jessica Alba.
She's really rich. I think she's married to a billionaire.
Yeah.
I
think so.
Why did he put Diddy video game?
Yeah, I saw that.
No Diddy.
I was scared about that. 50 Cent came out.
Let me see who else. I said Oprah.
Yeah.
Drake, French Montana.
Is he?
He's like in the 100 millions.
Okay.
He's up there.
He must be smart. I didn't know.
He's smart with his money. He's Moroccan.
No. Oh, okay. Yeah. No.
Yeah. Let me see what else. Moroccan. He got mad people that
he's got both money and connections and the wealth. And
yeah, a lot of connections. But the thing about it is that he only names celebrities.
He names celebrities who are smart with their money.
Yeah, but now let's see if he drops another list with like politicians and shit.
He's not. If those people don't come through for him, then he's gonna cut a deal at some point, because there's gonna be a lot of other people he can take down, and those are gonna be the politicians, because he's gonna cut a deal with the feds to go after the politicians.
Roomies, we're back from watching the video because we can't run the video because of YouTube. But because of YouTube. But there was a lot of names in there that surprised the shit out of me. I'm not really too surprised about Diplo. That nigga a freak. He even once said it that he was in the orgy and he don't know if he got his dick sucked by a dude. So
Whoa, wait, what? Wait, you can't just say that like that, bro.
What you mean? I can't.
Rewind,
I just did.
Slow down. Play again.
That Diplo once said that he was in an orgy and he don't know if he got his dick sucked by a man or not.
Oh, well, no. Wow, bro.
I mean,
how he don't know? He just was just
because lighting. I don't know.
Lighting. I'm pretty sure lighting, alcohol, and some drugs were involved.
Yeah, probably.
So you know what I mean. I really can't tell you the opposite of it. But a lot of those names, are you surprised about it? Like, Any names that came up that you were surprised, not surprised about?
I heard, like Oprah. I think it was one of them.
You were surprised by that?
These are just people that he would reach out to.
Yeah.
All he said is pick up my call.
I'm not surprised by any of them because when you're really rich, you do
that's
really
Really
rich shit.
rich people are weird.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You
It's
think
just people that he
you,
was
you,
saying like, I need you to
you-
answer my call. If you don't answer my call,
you think that-
I'm gonna go live tomorrow.
I got a question for you. Yeah, I think that when you get to a certain level of wealth, you have to do evil shit to keep getting wealth.
All right,
I wouldn't say evil shit.
the
no.
problem with America is when you're really, really rich, you can do literally fucking anything. Literally fucking anything. And you won't get in trouble. But the problem is you have to go to really, really, really rich, like, smugglers. You're not going to go to the fucking corner guy because he's not going to have really, really rich fucking contraband. He's going to have your fucking regular contraband.
Yeah.
So Diddy and Jeffrey Epstein were really, really, really rich smugglers for really, really, really rich people. And they have lists of all of their clients because that's what you do when you're a really, really, really rich smuggler.
No, I get that. But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like, do you think when you get to like a certain level, like a certain financial cap, that the only way to like keep going and keep like gaining wealth in that sense is to do like immoral shit?
Morals don't apply
How so?
because you just do whatever you want. Your morals, when you can afford to do anything you want, you just do whatever you want. And you do what benefits your family and your friends to an extent.
Poor people do what they
I have a point. I have a point. So
but,
I have a
but
different.
we have less financial resources.
I have essentially a different perspective, but it's ultimately the same answer, right? So check this out. I have a different perspective. I feel that like it's more like kind of like in nature, right? In nature, there's no morals. Like animals eat animals and kill animals every day. So it's like it's amoral. Nature is no good, like good and evil. It's amoral. It is what it is.
It's moral
right?
relativism.
Right. It's more.
Yeah. Survival of the fittest.
Right. And that's necessarily not an evil thing if a fucking animal kills another animal the animal's not necessarily evil. He had to do what he had to do to survive, to succeed. Right? Kind of such as which in general, in nature, like it's not always pretty, but one must do what we must do to survive. Like, here's one thing. I feel like I have ethics, right? I feel like what I do, like, or whatever, like just me, I say I in general, whatever. Like, even like, let's say like the freaking, the bud dealer or a few years ago, the fucking weed dealer used to be looked at as something like, oh, he's just selling drugs, it's bad, but like, you know what I mean? People have families, they have kids to feed. Excuse me. And now they are starting legitimate businesses and such. You know what I mean? So it's really about perspective. You got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? Ultimately.
Okay, but
that doesn't.
Yeah, but yet again, you're coming from a place of what's the opposite of? You're coming from a place of scarcity.
No,
you feel
absolutely
me?
not.
No.
Not
From that perspective, the perspective you just gave me is a place of scarcity.
Yeah,
that means you're gaining.
Yes,
You're gaining to provide. Where I'm coming from is a place of you already are abundant. You already have it all. Okay. You have it all. So
you don't need
anything else. But you want to keep going. My point is, if you want, let's say you have $100 million.
Yeah.
Do you really need to do anything else?
Okay.
Really, think about it. Think about it like this. You have $100 million in your bank account now.
Uh-huh.
You could do whatever the fuck you want, really.
Forever.
Really, you could do whatever you want for your entire lifetime, and your kids are probably going to be good, and their kids are probably going to be good too.
And you'd never run out of money.
And you're never going to run out of money. You could do legit whatever you want.
It's like Jeff Bezos when you say, like, he has billions.
So tell me, what's the point of going further than that?
Yep.
And why do people go to so great lengths, like doing really corrupt things to keep going once you already have it all?
So
that's where I'm coming from.
The concept is the same. I wasn't thinking about scarcity. I'm just talking about, I just gave another example. But the point is, like, you set goals, right? And your goals, if you really want to succeed, you shoot for high goals and you fucking do what you got to do regardless of, like, that's what I'm saying. I could have $100K in the bank, but I want to be a billionaire, not a millionaire.
Because the desire of greed is way too strong.
Whatever you want to call it.
You said 100K, I would say 100 million.
But all right.
Some call it goals, some call it again. And in their mind, It's all about how they perceive it. It's
No,
all
no.
about-
I would understand your logic
Yeah.
if it was towards something. If you was contributing something, then no. But you're just saying my goal is 100 billion, right? $1 billion, right? All right. So your goal is just to
1,000 million.
make $1 billion.
Nobody
just
makes.
million.
You feel me? You're
the
not.
point is nobody makes
feel-
$1 billion.
You
Nope,
feel me?
you don't stop
But
there.
You don't make.
Then you
let's
go to a
say-
trillion.
But
you
let-
have to
but
take
let's say-
from others.
But
to
let's
get
say
there.
that you invent something, or you start up a business and you're gonna take it to that $1 billion mark, and you end up with $1 billion.
Right.
That's different from what I'm saying. Like if you're at 100 million, what's the difference between 100 million and $1 billion? What's the real difference? I know it's times 10. But in
He's
life,
right.
in lifestyle,
10
what
times.
in lifestyle, what's the difference?
The number of politicians you can lobby.
Bam, bam,
Facts.
bam.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
So you
See?
can corrupt the
Whatever
government.
your goal
See,
may
this is
be,
why we
bro.
have a token white boy.
So you can corrupt the government. So you can lobby for more
you can
tax
have,
breaks. So
like,
you can keep
the-
more of your wealth and not pay it back
the
to the
huge-
government.
And the huge like tax
And you're right, that's
cuts
why
and
you have
shit.
white
So
That's true. You see, and that may be their goal. Meaning, like, for example, your like their lifestyle. Maybe I may be thinking small as far as lifestyle, but like maybe their lifestyle is like, hey, I want to change my community. Hey, you know what? I don't want to change my community. I want to change my state. Hey, you know what? I want to change my country. I feel like I make enough money and I'm such a powerful individual, blah, blah, blah. And I'm not a normal citizen that I want to influence. Like, I want to influence my country in
Yeah,
my
but-
way.
all right, but
Okay,
but
Mitt
usually,
Romney.
but
That's essentially what you're saying.
yeah, but usually
There you
this
go.
is. But when people do that, why does it always go horribly wrong?
Because you're always
It's
greedy for
always
more money.
Because
It's
they're always,
always-
greedy and they're corrupt.
And this is my
They don't
thing
ever
about
wanna
it.
do
Like,
for the better, they
like,
wanna do
bro,
for them.
like,
Not always.
no, always. When you give a person, when you have a person that has billions of dollars, at one point that they have the world. At one point in their financial pocket, they have the world. You feel me? So what's keeping them going? Is it political strength and
Money.
influence?
It's more money.
More money?
It's more money.
Like,
Keep it
and then on top of that, they'll go to extremes. Like, you feel me? Extremes. You feel me? They'll go to extremes to keep that wealth. Like, I'm not
You
saying
gotta
not.
keep it. Yeah, it's true.
I'm
You
not
can't
saying
just have
I'm
it.
not
You
saying
gotta keep
not to make it, not to keep it. What I'm saying is that why is it that people go to these crazy ass lengths and go down these dark routes in order to gain that wealth? Like, you know what I mean?
I do. know
Like,
you.
people.
So let me understand you if
When
I'm
you
correct.
indulge,
You're
when you
basically
indulge.
saying nobody. Hold on. If you're basically saying that nobody says, "Hey, I want to live a life of abundance," or "I want to make $1 billion," or whatever. You know,
You're gonna do some
I want to
immoral
be a
shit.
billionaire to help everybody. You're trying to say no one ever.
No
says
one does that.
Yeah.
No one does that.
I got you.
I have yet to meet
I
a
feel-
billionaire that says, you know what, I want to make this world better the proper way. That's actually going to benefit people.
Because people who have the desire to make the world better inherently don't have the moral relativism or the desire or the greed to make $1 billion. Because no matter what you do, if you're going to make $1 billion, you're going to break rules along the way.
Yeah.
That's facts.
And you're gonna take from
break
others
rules.
without even knowing.
And, well, no, whether you know it or not, you're going to take from others, but you're going to put yourself first. You're going to put yourself first, and you're going to do it repeatedly over and over and over and over again, and you're going to break rules doing it. Every single person who's ever made $1 billion
Remember,
has done that.
$1 billion is a lot of money. That's a 1,000 $1,000,000.
And the
Yeah.
vast majority of billionaires inherit it. They don't make it themselves. And I'm not
Exactly.
talking about a small percentage.
No,
You
no.
don't- you
I'm
don't-
talking
you
about
don't-
like
you don't earn
80%.
your way to $1 billion.
no, it's
No,
multi-generational.
That's super generation.
Generation.
Yeah, but
Multi-generational.
after how many generations?
After
Like
how
the-
many
like-
centuries?
Like the
story.
only example that we have of that, we have a few examples. I'll give you two. I'm gonna give you an American one and a foreign one. The first one, we have I think it's the Rockefellers. The Rockefeller family
That's
itself
not
is
the
worth
only example. That's one of the biggest examples.
one of the big examples. The
JP
Rockefeller
Morgan.
family in its totality is worth like $500 billion.
Yeah,
The Rothschilds is probably close to $1 trillion.
probably.
You
No,
feel
but
me?
Look for BlackRock. That's
You
what I
feel
can
me?
tell you. Yeah.
Their money is in our pocket.
Yeah, because they're the ones who fund the IR, the Federal Reserve.
Yep.
But Now giving you a foreign example of centuries of wealth, the Saudi family.
Yep.
The Saudi family are worth trillions upon trillions of dollars.
That's not centuries. That's like 1 century.
That's just 1 century?
The Saudis came
that
to
family?
The Saudis came to massive wealth in the early 1900s.
So
right after
a little bit more than a century, like a century 10.
But like it's because their entire country is sitting on one giant barrel of oil.
Yeah, I know that.
And
But yet again, they're sitting on trillions and trillions of dollars.
yep.
That family, and that came through generational wealth.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I'm just saying, for one person to make $1 billion, they're gonna break a couple of eggs.
I would
to
say
make that omelet.
110
that amount of money
years,
is ridiculous.
about 110
So
years.
there you go. That's your answer.
110 years, because it was right around when was World War One? 1916,
1919.
1919.
1914. But what I was gonna say, I sent a video of this guy with his GoPro footage of this kayaker or whatever. He's kayaking in the sea, and the seal runs up on him and slaps him with slaps him with an octopus.
Shit out of an octopus.
Slaps him with an octopus, bro.
hilarious.
And it wasn't like the seal threw the octopus at him. The seal kept the octopus in its mouth, slapped him, and kept it pushing.
That's hilarious.
That's natural disrespect.
Yo, he said, "You a bitch."
Hold his
God.
octopus.
You gotta get octopus bitch.
Hold his
slap.
octopus.
He's just like, you
Man.
can't do what I do.
God was like, you're gonna pay for it. I'm gonna make you pay for it. In the sense where you're gonna fucking
Where-
be traumatized.
And,
Like,
and
bro.
when you tell the story, people won't believe
They're
it.
not
He's
gonna
like,
believe you.
Yeah.
Because I did it. I chose
Yo,
you.
did
bro,
it?
but
It did it.
You know what the
You're lower than me on the pecking order.
that's bro. Like how?
Should I
What are the
strike you
odds
with
that?
lightning now?
What are the odds that you're gonna get slapped with an octopus by a seal?
Probably less than getting struck by lightning.
Yo, like a
Definitely less than
Yeah,
struck by lightning.
a million and one, billion and one. Yeah.
I would
It's
say
probably
a
like
trillion,
1 billion to 1.
like 1,000,000,001 chance.
With a squid.
Like that, like yo, you
with my
could
lunch.
like the only
Slap you with my food, nigga.
yo, bro. That's like a secret achievement in life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like you
exactly.
gotta like yo, if that was a video game, he got a trophy.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah.
That opens
got
a
a
hole in
trophy,
space
bro.
time continuum.
One of the
player one.
Yeah.
That you
Top
that
trophies. What's
yet
the
again,
greatest
that's
trophy?
another sign of the apocalypse.
Yeah, the apocalypse.
That's the sign of the apocalypse.
Apocalypse.
The alpacalypse.
Backwards.
Alpacalypse.
That-
The apocalypse.
That's the name of the episode.
Spy seals, and it's like the government.
The Russian seals.
Yeah.
Russian seals.
It's
They
like
get-
motorized like that, man. They just grab onto
Not
the
even,
palm.
they're
You
fully-
fucking Americans.
Now they're fully trained and shit.
Exactly.
You got to crack the seal to unlock the Russian seal.
Exactly. That's their most lethal.
That's how you
Lethal
stop.
aquatic weapon.
That's how you stop the apocalypse.
Russian seals.
Yo, bro, that's fucking crazy, bro. That's fucking insane.
Wow. That's a good invention.
Manny, you saying
So
about
we
your
got today. We got great inventory. We got alpaca lips,
Apocalypse.
and we have Russian seals.
Russian seals and alpaca
What else
lips,
we
bro.
got?
We talked about
Russian
Diddy.
season's no joke.
Talk about Diddy's, the diddler.
The
And
diddler.
his
The
shenanigans
diddler.
from
Oh, matter of fact, I got a question for you guys.
Mm.
All
Yeah.
right.
Did he do?
Right?
Did he do it?
What would be the most randomest object you would slap somebody with?
What?
What would be the most randomest object you would slap somebody with?
All right, so in junior high
That you
school-
actually done it?
No. You don't have to actually.
you
done it.
would?
That you would.
in junior high school, we used to grab all the slices of American cheese. You know,
Yeah.
they come singles and pack
Yeah.
the plastic. Apparently, when you frisbee it, it sticks to it.
Yeah.
Like, and it makes a loud slap sound.
It was like whap,
So
blah.
if you aim at the face, it will literally stick to the face. Like, blah.
You haven't seen those
So you
videos
guys
of the,
started the
Thing where
trend.
We was throwing cheese.
it's not even a trend.
high.
You haven't seen those videos of the
I
parents
know.
doing it to the
At the
kids,
babies?
at the babies, and the babies just be there like, "What the fuck you did to me,
Throwing cheese.
yo,
and
son?
Yo,
Is that child
I gotta
abuse?
They
say,
started the trend.
Is that child abuse? I want to know that from the parents in the room. If you throw a slice of cheese at your baby and it stops crying, is it child abuse?
They
absolutely.
No
Because
cheese.
abuse means that they have no means to defend themselves.
Relax, bro.
You haven't seen when people do
How
it to
you
each
throw
other though.
cheese, bro?
What?
There's videos where people done it to each other.
Yeah, there's this couple that throws like a slice of cheese on each other's faces and shit.
That's funny.
No.
What?
That's funny.
It's gone that far.
That's funny, but the baby one is the concerning
one I
one.
like is
It's
the-
just the fact that those every time they get hit with the cheese,
They're just
they always
confused.
get their faces are pricey. They be there like
yeah,
like their whole life just got
that with the water in
fucked
the
over.
mouth, the tortilla one.
The
I was
tortilla.
thinking that one.
What?
You gotta gulp water and hold it in your mouth, and then you have like 5 sheets of tortillas.
The
And you
tortilla
slap
challenge.
each other. And you gotta avoid laughing.
Exactly.
tortilla
Water
challenge.
in your mouth.
If you laugh, you
slap
lose.
it,
Whoever laughs,
Why would you
lose.
slap me with a tortilla?
Because it's funny.
That's
Is
fun.
the thing of making it
People do this in
humiliating
family time.
that we're gonna slap each other with tortillas. Whoever laughs first loses.
I got a question. Are there tacos after these tortilla slaps?
Facts,
No,
right?
it's the burrito.
You gotta make it a
the
taco
burrito
night
tortilla.
after this.
I want some tacos after that.
TikTok comes up with the
Extra
dumbest.
taco.
Olay.
There's
challenges.
Extra tortillas.
There's one
Extra
with The Rock
tortillas.
and
Extra
this
tacos.
other guy. His minion. What's his face?
Ooh.
The Rock and the Kevin Hart.
And Kevin Hart.
His minion.
My dude
They're-
Kevin
they're
Hart was
doing
on the list
They're
too.
doing the challenge, the tortilla challenge. They're doing that shit.
And rocket.
Really? Oh,
I
wow.
can imagine.
It's hilarious.
That's funny.
Can you
Yeah.
smell what the Rock is cooking?
But you said
Apparently
random,
tacos.
random shit to throw. And this is true because I did it when I used to work for AT&T. Back in the days, the SIM cards were like the size of a credit card, and you just like snap off the SIM
Yeah.
card, and put it in the phone. Yeah. So I used to throw them like Gambit. You know, like really
Yeah.
hard, bro. I would like make holes in the wall with that shit.
Yo, no, don't mention my boy Gambit. Yo, guys, can we have can we have a moment of silence, please?
Oh, okay. Wait, I haven't. If something happened, don't spoil it because I have to catch up.
He's the spoiler god.
Who we have a moment of silence for?
Who
For
dies?
OJ.
Gambit?
For OJ.
Oh, man. It's okay.
Can we have a moment for my dude Gambit?
That's why.
They kill-
Jean Grey was crying. The fucking.
Yo, bro, they killed off my dude Gambit in the
They killed
last
off half the cast, bro.
in like episode 5.
In that last episode.
In episode 5. I haven't seen episode 6.
Nah, it didn't come out yet.
It didn't it come out like didn't it just come out like on Saturday or
You
some
should have
shit?
waited 3 weeks before
No, every
spoiler.
Wednesday.
But that's
Fuck
okay.
that.
Gambit's the coolest. Like
Episode
we're
5.
still waiting for the fucking
He's
movie.
my reason.
Yeah.
Yo, bro,
Little
Gambit
buzz on
was a
that
smooth criminal, bro. Yeah.
He
RP
got
my
done a
dude.
little dirty too.
He got done. Yo, Rogue did him
Rogue,
dirty.
Yeah.
Rogue did him super dirty. She don't deserve him. She don't deserve my boy Gambit. You feel me? Na, na, na. Na, na, na. Gonna put him. Na, 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 na. Na, na, na.
X-Men.
Yo, but talking about old school cartoons coming back, are you excited about the live action Last Ronin?
No more live action, coño.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry.
Ninja Turtle movies.
Excuse
are
Live
me?
action.
Ninja Turtle
I'm
movies
so
are.
tired
No, no,
Hold
no.
on, hold on.
Sir, no more
Hold
live,
on.
live
Oh
action.
my
You
Hold
say
on.
that when
goodness.
Fallout
Yo,
comes
puto
out? No,
güey.
no, no, no.
Yo, puto
Not
güey.
everything needs to be live action.
Yeah.
Stop actioning the live.
But the Ninja
stop
Turtle-
making it live.
Ninja Turtles
But
has
the
always
Ninja
been
Turtles
live
always.
More action. How
Ninja
about
Turtles
that?
has always
Creative,
been
I
live
can say,
action.
shut your mouth.
New action.
Ninja Turtles was live action before it was cartoon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Before
It was a.
cartoons, no.
Yeah,
It was live action in the original movie.
Bro, that's
Yeah,
the
the-
80s, bro.
The original movie.
yeah. The original movies. All,
was
all
live
the
action.
Ninja Turtle movies have been live action.
Yes.
So why wouldn't they make the Last Ronin a live action one either?
Oh,
Thank
it's gonna be
you.
a movie.
Yeah, it's gonna
It's
be.
going to be the
movie.
last Ronin.
You know the storyline of the Last Ronin, right?
Fucking
Yeah, it's
savage.
Leonardo, isn't it? Leonardo.
No, you don't know it. It's when all of them die except for Mikey.
I thought it was except for Leo.
No,
It's
it's Mikey.
Mikey. Mikey dies. I mean, Mikey's the last one, and he goes like a little schizophrenic where he starts seeing the ghost of everybody else, and he basically breaks back into New York to defeat the Foot Clan finally.
Oh.
I thought that was Leo that stood back.
Nope.
Leo was the first
Foot
one.
Clan.
No, Raphael was the first one. Then it was Leo. Then
That
Donatello.
was by far the best ninja.
Mikey's the best man. Yeah, he's the
Nah,
strongest.
by strength, yeah, but he's not the best ninja.
Bro,
He's the most skilled.
Raphael's the realest, bro.
Okay, Raphael's the strongest. Michelangelo's the most skilled.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like the genius or something.
Nah,
No,
Donatello
Donatello
was
was the genius.
Donatello was the
his
one
genius.
with the stick, right?
Yeah,
The genius is Donatello.
yeah.
And the leader
It was Leonardo,
Leonardo.
Yeah.
and Mikey was the
Even
comic
in
relief.
The 80s,
Yeah.
what I'm saying, Raphael was like the one that wanted to fight.
Yeah, he was the badass.
Yeah,
he was the
toughest.
badass.
He was the tough
he
one.
was like,
He was the badass.
he didn't want no baby cries, none of that.
He was like, "Let's
So-
go, baby."
But
Ronan is
was the
Michelangelo
comic
going crazy?
relief, but he was also the
Yeah,
best fighter.
basically, Ronan is.
the youngest.
All right, so what happens is that,
You know about the,
the
girl
three,
settle?
yeah,
That's
but-
not her either.
no, she's not in. She's not in
She's
the
not
last
the last
Ronin.
Ronin?
No, Michelangelo's the last Ronin, bro.
That's crazy.
Because the last Ronin doesn't mean the last mutant turtle. The last Ronin means the last ninja out of the four.
Yeah, Ronan.
Yeah. So he basically Leonardo dies, all of them die, and he basically breaks because Shredder kills everybody. He basically breaks back into New York after Shredder takes over the fucking city and shit, and he's out there to go get some ass, nigga. He's about to go fuck shit up.
He beats them all.
Yep. And he's also a little schizophrenic, so he sees like hallucinations of his, of his brothers and all this other shit, and they're all telling him that he has to let them go, but he doesn't let them go and shit. So it's like, it's sad, it's psychological, but he goes through shit. But I don't know how they're gonna jam pack all of that into an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's why it doesn't. With like stories like that, you gotta go series or something,
Yeah,
or at least like a limited series. at
yeah, like
least.
a three-peat, like they did with the
Yeah.
Continental.
They could pull it off in one season of like 10 episodes.
They could pull it off in a limited series 3-episode joint.
That's
But it's
why.
live action. It's gonna be live action.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Is it
live
a-
action.
I think they could pull it off in maybe a 2-hour movie.
Right.
Maybe an hour.
And to the light.
I believe it's Universal who's gonna. No, it's Warner Brothers that's gonna do the
They own
do it.
Nickelodeon.
I don't know.
No,
Nickelodeon
it's not-
doesn't own
it's
Ninja
not. They were
Turtles.
just on Nickelodeon for a season. They weren't owned by Nickelodeon.
I forgot who owns them. It's not this shit that owns like Scooby Doo and
Probably Warner.
Cartoon Network.
no
No, it's not Cartoon Network.
Oh,
Hanna-Barbera.
No,
Hanna-Barbera?
it's not Hanna-Barbara.
Because I
oh,
know
it's DC.
it could be
It
DC.
is because they're in
For
the,
what?
Because I know they're in the. I know they have comics.
Weren't they in Justice League?
Check to see who owns the Ninja
I am.
Turtles.
I'm doing it
the
right
rights to the Ninja Turtles.
Wasn't they in
I know
Justice
that
League?
they have a crossover with Batman though.
Yeah.
Oh,
And the
it's
Power Rangers.
It's Nickelodeon.
And-
You're right. My fault.
Really?
Yeah.
Nickelodeon has
They
the
own
global.
rights. That's crazy.
Oh, as of April 2024. Wow.
I did not
But I
know that.
thought
Nickelodeon.
Warner
No,
owned.
my
As of
mistake.
April 2024.
I am wrong.
Oh,
Nickelodeon.
so Viacom basically owns them. Viacom because they're
Viacom, yeah,
Viacom.
division of Paramount Global.
Oh. Okay, so Nickelodeon sold them?
No, they basically was handed down because if they were owned by
But then here it says TMNT or DC. They have some cool crossovers with Batman.
Yeah.
Oh, so Viacom owns them. So Nickelodeon does own them.
yeah.
Crazy.
I didn't know Nickelodeon was owned by Viacom. I must be fucking slipping up.
But
They have a couple besides Ninja Turtles. Like
Yeah.
Legendary name. I think they own Garfield too, no?
yeah, I think so. But yeah, so that's what basically happens is that Mikey breaks back into New York and he does his thing, man. It's a really good comic, and I definitely agree that they should have made it a series versus a movie
Yeah.
because there's mad shit in that comic that would take time to like actually like show properly.
What is that?
What the fuck is that?
This is a video.
Oh,
So speaking of things that Manny don't like that when they go live, Fallout.
yo, can you close that door?
Jeepers.
Hold on.
Close the door. So speaking of shit that turned like, what is
Yo.
that?
Who's the please?
But
Close up, please.
you were saying
Fallout series, yeah.
So speaking of live shit, Fallout, bro.
Fallout.
That series is so
Okay.
fire.
Okay.
It's like 9.9 out of 10.
Bro, it is
I already
good.
saw the whole thing, and it's
Like we're gonna break this shit down. We're gonna
Amazon just took the lead.
We're gonna break this shit down. I only
No
seen
spoilers.
No. You could give me spoilers. I don't give a fuck.
No, but people who probably
The roomies don't care.
yeah,
This nigga loves spoilers.
I
just
love
fucking
spoilers, bro.
Spoiled brat.
Exactly. I'ma still watch it.
Yeah.
it. Don't worry about
Zumba.
it. But I'm on episode 4, right?
all right.
I never played any of the games, so I guess let's do it like this, right? How closely related is Fallout the series compared to Fallout the game?
It is part of the story. It makes sense for people who knows about the games when you finish the series
Yeah.
and what they show at the end is like they're going there, and it's strictly like related to the games. So there's a timeline that they came up with, and I think the youngest game is not necessarily the beginning of the story. Like
Yeah.
I think
I know it doesn't really.
yeah, like Fallout 76,
It
it's
does.
in 21 something, and the Great War was 2077, and then 200 years later, I think it's Fallout 4.
Yeah.
So so the series is about 10 to 15 years after Fallout 4. New Vegas already happened, 3 already happened in Washington. So that's so I damn it. I'll say it because you said the spoilers, whatever. At the end of the
Spoiler
series, they're leading the NCR, which is the New California Republic, and the Brotherhood of Steel. They have like this fight, which is mentioned in the games, like this conflict that happened, and something I forgot the name, Sand something. Point is that at the end of the series, when they're closing, where they're going to is New Vegas.
Ooh, fire.
Bro, so they show like the tower,
That's
the
cool.
hotel, Lucky 38, and they show like New Vegas, like from a distance.
Oh,
So
that's
that
fire.
because the show starts in California, and then they moved. So I thought that the series was before the games, because I thought, oh, this is everything that happens that leads
Into the games.
into the game. But there's a scene in the series that's in the past before the Great War, where all the
first episode.
no, but it's like all the CEOs from the different companies, Rapcon, Robco, Vaultec, like they're all like talking about how they want to do this vault thing and make money out of it, whatever. And I did not realize that the CEO that from Robco is Mr. House, which is the robot computer persona that is like the main villain from New Vegas.
Oh shit.
So he's the one that controls New Vegas, and he's like board, like talking about what we're gonna do. I'm like, even tiene hasta el bigotito, like it's everything. Like the game is stupidly loyal to the source material.
That's
It's like watching another game, but you don't have to do anything except watch it.
It's like one giant cutscene of the game.
of a game, like
That's
perfectly The acting is ridiculous.
The acting is ridiculous, bro.
Like
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
The actor who plays
The Ghoul?
Yeah,
Kills it.
he's the Darrow of this.
He
of
took
this
the show. He took the fucking show.
He's stealing
But
the show.
but I will
criminally.
say this. The Volty McLean, the chick that
The
they're
chick,
following, yo, she's killing it. I love the
killing it.
roller coaster ride they're taking this little bitch on.
yeah, for real.
No, because that's what she's becoming.
Clean that up for like maybe if she's watching. I don't know. I don't think she's ever watched. But
No, I'm talking about her character. I'm not talking about the actress. The actress is a lovely, respectable woman.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
But this character, bro,
It's
bro,
like this little
the shit they put her through, my guy, in 4 episodes, you could see the erosion of all the programming they had in the vault and her becoming a savage.
Yeah, like she has to survive. She will have to do this. She will have to do that. And
Hey,
I will say this
That's
though.
all seasons.
I'll say this though. Hold on. Why you guys get that? I will say this though. Right?
But yeah, the game is
I would love
perfection.
to see a live action
It-
as much
it-
as crap my tongue.
It does the homage thing, like
Pays homage?
yeah, but it doesn't overdo it in a way like, okay, we get it. No, it's like perfectly like, I'm gonna show you a little bit of this, a little bit of that, so you understand this is the world. And at the same time, we were saying, if it's made in a way that non-passionate gamers can understand the story and be like, oh, what is the show about?
It's
Oh
fire.
shit, it's
I
fire.
just saw
So that you can get in the
the
game.
compilation of all the games. Fallout. I didn't even know they made games in the 90s. And 80s.
Oh yeah, the first two are like old school.
Throwback shit.
Yeah.
I'll say this: as much shit as I talk about the live action, I would like to see a live action movie or series about Gears of War. That would be a fire.
They did that, didn't they? Didn't they do a movie?
I thought they did that.
I thought, but wasn't Batista in it?
Yeah, it was.
Gears of War?
There's a movie. Of
Yeah,
Gears
there's
of
a
War.
movie
Yeah,
about
there's a
it.
Gears of
Yeah.
War movie.
No
Check
way.
it out. Yeah.
No, yo, this has to be if this is true. Then I'm
What dimension are you from?
Yeah.
CK404.
Yeah.
We're in ZA375 over here,
I
bro.
might be in the three. I think I'm 303. So I don't know if we're in the same universe.
Well, look it
I
up.
might be
303.
if it's not true, then
No, and the story.
That's why
Gears
the-
of War movie, bro. No
Yeah.
way.
bro.
By the way, the next
You-
made the playoffs.
the next
We
4
listeners
episodes,
out
you're
there
gonna love
that
them.
watch
I'm gonna love it. I'm in for a nice little ride.
Nah.
And the ending when they show that shit at the end, it's like so they're going there. And what I'm actually wondering already for season 2 is
It was announced.
what version. Oh yeah.
Oh, it
was announced.
never actually came out.
What version?
yeah. I know.
What
not
version of the ending
Am
of
I in the right
New Vegas
universe?
they're
Because
gonna
it
use
never
as
came
canon
out.
for the
Rubies,
series?
you tell
because,
me. Have you ever
You know,
seen
you can have
a
multiple
Gears of
endings
War
depending
series
on your
or show?
choices.
Yeah.
I've never seen
So-
one ever.
I mean, the
So-
canon in New Vegas is that you help the computer man, Mr. House, to take over New Vegas and mandar pa'l carajo, like the military and the other one, and you kill each other and I own everything.
Right.
Like,
And there's
it's
Gears
all
of
about.
there's a Gears of War live action TV show in them.
In the making?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Netflix is making it.
Nice.
Supposedly there was going to be an Assassin's Creed live action on
Yeah,
Netflix, but
Bro, listen. If they don't do is
Yeah,
that
it says
Assassin's
right
Creed? Is that Assassin's Creed? Is that you would have to be super faithful to the source material.
I didn't watch.
like they
Like-
did with Fallout.
Like, yo, bro, like you would then I would give it to Amazon Prime. Give it to Amazon Prime. They're super faithful to the source material because listen, if you make an Assassin's Creed series, right?
Rings of Power sucks and is not faithful to the source material at all.
At all, right? If you make
Last of
an
Us is
Assassin's
good.
Creed
That's Amazon.
series, right? Number one,
That's
you have to make it where you could condense each game into a season. Right?
Yeah, I mean,
You would have to condense each game into a season. Let's be honest about it.
right.
Because nobody wants to see Altair for more than one season. Nobody NCO, you got 3 seasons.
And not
of
even
NCO.
that. You can like pay tribute, but bring an original story and incorporate everything people have played. You see what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you put everything in an original story, like they did with like what they're doing in Fallout. It's an original story, but they put together everything that exists, and they make it make sense.
That's
Or
cool. I see what you're saying.
or they could go how. All right, have you played Assassin's Creed Black Flag?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You remember how it was.
that's
to
my
get,
tattoo, the flag.
You remember how it was to get in the Animus
Yeah,
that you worked for it.
it was from a
Encargo?
desk at that point.
Yeah, that you were just an employee at
Yeah,
Encargo.
Abstergo.
that it would start something like that. That you're an
Yeah.
employee and then you like find out shit and
Yeah,
then now
exactly.
you have to like go do shit. You feel me?
Fantastic. That would
And
be
then it could
amazing.
like make references to Altair and NCO and Edward Conway
Mhm.
and
Oh,
Desmond and
yeah, I'm
all
with
them.
that. I see what you're
And you feel me?
Yeah.
Instead of having it run the games, but you also risk of losing a very big
major part. Yeah.
part of fans because they probably gonna want to see. They're probably gonna want to see those characters
Yeah, no, of course.
live, and you just bringing a supporting character into those worlds isn't gonna cut for us.
Exactly. You gotta bring like what people know.
Yeah. So it's a very hard decision. Like if you write it and you're like super faithful to the source material and you're just recreating the source material into a live action series, stick to the games. It'll guide you straight through it. You know what I mean?
But to give you an idea, going back to
Yeah.
Fallout,
No, Fallout was amazing.
you haven't played the game, so it's even better.
Yeah.
From a point of view that you're literally seeing an original story. That's
Yeah.
nothing in the games, but
At
the
all.
way what I'm saying is they incorporate everything that we know or gamers know about it, and it's making it like a fucking diamond. in
Like the
making.
only thing I knew about Fallout was the Titans.
Oh yeah.
That's the only thing I knew about Fallout and the guy with the thumbs up, the Mr. Pip.
The meaning for that I don't think they never explained that in the game, the meaning of the thumb up.
Wasn't it
And they
because of
they
the?
made it so dark.
Wasn't it because of the ghoul?
No,
Wasn't
I
he
mean,
like the originator of the thumb up for them, for Voltec?
right in the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they explain that when you see the explosion, you measure it with the thumb, and if it's bigger than your thumb, then you don't even have to bother running, because that shit's just gonna get to you and kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made it so dark.
Yeah,
I'm
they
like,
made it mad dark.
wow. So he's pretty much the Fallout boy, not the artist, but you know, he's the
Fallout boy.
the Fallout like
He's
logo.
the Fallout boy.
Yeah, he's the logo, like the kid with
Yeah,
with the thumb up. Like,
Because it shows the logo being created. The Mr. Pip guy,
Yeah.
the blonde dude with the Pip boy, like they show how that comes about.
yeah, it's like the actor that ends up being a ghoul, and he's like the best cowboy, like weird.
Bro.
See, that's the main idea. That's the
That, yeah.
But the meaning for that, they changed it in a way that's like, damn, that's fucked up.
That with one eye closed and checking.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
checking like the distance of the explosion. Yeah, that character, the ghoul, bro.
Yo, kills it. But oh yeah, let me get
So-
back to the
Go ahead,
main
go
chick.
ahead.
So the main chick, McLean, right? Yo, you can see the erosion of her character and her coming into like this savage beast of a woman in like 4 episodes.
From
bro.
being like super jolly and
Yo,
so
like-
hopeful
like
and
she was
let's
going
fix
into
the
the south-
world.
she was
Like,
going-
Red Room, Scarlet.
Yo, bro, she's going into like the savage
Black
lands.
Widow, Scarlet.
Bro, she's going into the
No,
savage
like-
lands,
like-
trying to be super polite to
yeah.
people, being mad ignorant to the world.
yeah,
No.
yeah, the main chick from the show,
Yeah.
the vault
She's
vault
going,
dweller.
she's going in there, you know, being mad ignorant to life, and
Naive,
she's just
very
getting
naive.
a crazy wake up call real fast.
Nice.
Yeah,
And it's like, and it came down to the point where, you know, there was a scene where she was gonna get her organs harvested, and that's what broke her. That's what broke her right there.
Yeah.
She was excited about being a sex slave, but
There's
she
a
wasn't
scene-
excited
Oh,
about being. a
spoiler
organ-
alert, there's a scene, it's part of the quest, like the main quest
Yeah.
in the series is that she has to take this scientist to this person because he's carrying something that it's important. And
Right.
she's like, the person has to bring it. So the guy's like, yeah, like his foot is fucked up, like he cannot make it. So it's like, yeah, I cannot make it. I'm like, yeah. She's like super positive, like, yeah, I'm gonna help you. Da, da, da. And he's like, no, I
she's
just
a Boy Scout.
yeah, she's like a Boy Scout. He's like, no, I just took a cyanide pill. So,
So
basically,
yeah,
all
just-
all you need is my head.
all you
don't
need is to take my hand.
Yeah. So and he brings out like it's called in the game. It's called a Reaper. It's like a chainsaw, but it looks like a machete kind of whatever.
It's like a chainsaw sword
Yeah, it's like a chainsaw sword, a Reaper. It's like
or
yeah,
chainsaw
take this.
machete.
Part of the dark humor of the game is like, yeah, you don't need me. I'm gonna die anyway. So it's better for you if it's less taxing if you cut off my head when I'm dead already.
Instead of
So,
dragging
here you
around
go,
my whole
just
body.
do this. And she's like, well, okie dokie. And then it goes to black, the credits, the 40s music in the background. You can hear the like the humor of that show is
And then you
on
could, and
point
then after
with the
that
game, bro.
scene, you can see like the degradation of like her upbringing happening,
upness.
like in her face. Like you can see like the degeneration of everything she learned while she was
Have
in
you
the vault.
seen? I don't know if you saw already because I'm not sure what episode is it. When she has no choice but to drink irradiated water.
Yeah.
What the hell?
And she's just like, fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, because whenever in the game, whenever you get close to any body of water, they're usually irradiated. So the Pip Boy, the computer they have on their wrist, it starts like going. The Geiger counter, it starts making a noise when you're getting close to something like
Right,
that.
because the radiation.
Exactly. So the ghoul, he's ghoulified because the radiation fuck him up, and that makes him kind of immortal in a way.
Oh.
So he can just drink the water, it doesn't matter. But for her, it's like, do I really gonna drink from there? And he has like the glossy thing, like it's oily, like really dirty water. And then when she gets close, the Geiger count is going crazy. She's like,
Fuck it.
bro. And that knowing from the game how it operates, like okay, I get it. Why the game is so bad to do that.
But like
That's sick.
and it's like
Yeah, she
amazing.
gets sick. she gets radiation poisoning from it.
Not even.
Oh, you haven't seen that.
So
part.
you're
Okay.
saying-
Oh, shit.
Sorry,
See,
spoiler
So
alert.
basically, is it like is it like a Mad Max? Sounds like a Mad Max.
Yeah, it's
basically.
like a. Okay, what happens is
Mad
that
Max dark
in
comedy.
the 40s, like it's an alternate world, right?
Yeah.
It's the world as we know it, but they made the story goes that the atomic energy became like a thing, and we made like technological advances in the 40s with atomic energy, and it's like a different version of our world. So then this
Like
corporation
they really started using the atom.
Right, exactly. So Voltec is like this evil company that they outsource to a private company. Well, the government outsourced the survival of the human race to a private company, Voltec. So basically, they're selling vaults where people can like go underground in case of a nuclear war, whatever.
And
But,
wait out the
but
radiation.
the problem
and all.
is, in the story of the series, is that they create the end of the world because even that is profitable. So they do it on purpose, but it goes out of hand and they destroy the world. So then that happens, and the games and the series take place about 200 years after that. So the world is a wasteland. Like there's survivors, there's fiends, which are cannibals, there's the raiders, which are the people that you want to stay away from. Then there's a cult, the Brotherhood of Steel. There's different factions.
The Raiders sound like the guys from Mad Max.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what they are. And they look alike. Like it's the same design and everything. Yeah. So it's a really detailed world, and they're doing chef's kiss on the series.
Phenomenal.
Nice.
Phenomenable.
I'll try watching it at work this week.
Yeah, even if you're not
Do
into
it.
the game, you're gonna enjoy it.
Do it.
It's very credible.
Okay.
Like the acting,
Okay.
everything is very
Okay, cool.
believable.
It's a very good series.
Yeah,
Check it out.
recommend it.
And since we're talking about the end of the world, right?
Oh,
Back to alpacas.
Back to
back to
back to the apocalypse.
the apocalypse.
So I was watching, I was gaming and listening to podcasts like I normally do. And, roomies, if you ever want to catch us, gaming and streaming, check us out on Second Floor Basement NYC
I'm
on
there.
Twitch. You'll find me
Cool.
there. You'll find Mike there. Hopefully these guys will,
Find me
pop
there
up
occasionally.
and
I'm there sometimes.
game it out with us. So join the streams.
Giggity goo.
Besides that, yeah. So I was listening to Flagrant by Andrew Schultz and Oshkosh Singh and Mark Gagnon and Alex Media, right? And they were talking about this crazy ass conspiracy theory about, how the Israelis are trying to bring in the coming of their Messiah.
Oh boy.
I mean, I usually don't get in those.
What?
But no, I usually don't say anything about those things. But I think that just like people say, the Simpsons predict everything. It's like, okay, so some crazy people read what's in the Bible and they said,
Yeah.
let's recreate this shit.
Yeah,
Let's make it happen.
So the craziest shit about it, right? They want to rebuild, and this is the coincidences. These are all the coincidences. I'm just laying out the theory, right? So, right, what they're saying is that, and I'm gonna take it into like the war and all this, that Hamas attacked because they were trying to usher in, the coming of their Messiah, and they got like the 9 red heifers that they needed from like some evangelist out here in Texas, apparently.
Sweet Christ.
Sweet Christ. And the evangelists are with it because if they do it, that means the second coming of Christ is coming. So they were like,
No,
it's a win-win.
for them, it would be the first
Weren't we
coming.
raptured last
For them.
Monday?
For
Were
them-
we?
We were supposed to be raptured last Monday. If we're here, we're fucked.
Yeah. So a lot of people didn't. Nobody was really chosen to go up there then.
I highly doubt anybody went up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really don't want to go.
So they're basically saying that they're basically about to sacrifice like these 9 red heifers and like bless like the Temple Mount and all this other shit, so that way they could start building the 3rd temple.
Of course they are.
So, and that will usher in like their Messiah, usher in the second coming of our Messiah, or Christian Messiah, and also start the apocalypse. The apocalypse.
If he's not an airbender, I don't believe it.
I feel it.
If he's not an airbender, I don't think he's the Jewish Messiah. If he can't bend air and like go around on his little air scooter ball, and if he can't go into the Avatar mode, I'm not going to believe he's their Messiah.
I'm not gonna believe it either.
No.
Nah.
But what I'm just saying is just a crazy ass conspiracy theory that's circling right now.
Oh, okay.
And on top of that, it's also a coincidence that, you know, all this wild shit is happening in the Middle East with Israel.
It's not a coincidence.
It's not.
Yeah, I mean, it's just.
And especially what happened, yesterday or today with Iran.
Yeah, they bombed Iran's embassy.
Where'd you run
They
to?
did? I thought Iran bombed Israel.
No, Iran did bomb Israel, but that's because Israel bombed their embassy in Syria.
Really?
Iran was chilling. Like, yeah, they were giving money to the Palestinians, but like, who else was helping them? Like, who else was really helping the Palestinians?
Yeah, you're right on
like,
that.
Iran's giving them money because they're just like, hey, guys, like, do you need something? Like, do something, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, hey.
Besides, get all your kids killed by fucking Israel, and then everybody's gonna, like, cheer for Israel.
No.
And so then Iran gives money to the Palestinians. Israel sees that, and they're just like, we're gonna bomb your embassy in Syria. So, like, first of all, that's a war crime.
Definitely.
Then Israel, after they do that, they're just like, oh yeah, we didn't do that, and everyone's just like, yeah, you kind of did.
Wow.
So then
Yeah, it's
Iran tries to bomb Israel back, and they're just like, we're defending ourselves. Isn't that the same thing you're doing? And then everyone's just like, Iran's starting a war, and it's just like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
If we think one side has the right to defend themselves, everybody has the right to defend themselves.
No, definitely.
Except against the U.S., because if anybody bombs us, we're going to kill them.
Yeah, that is
Excuse me,
true.
we're going to, like, keep the peace.
Unalive them.
We're gonna
We're going to unalive them.
we're gonna
keep the peace.
We're gonna defend our honor.
We're going to keep the peace.
Push him into the leash.
We're gonna
keep the peace.
Bring,
We're gonna-
bring freedom.
We're going to bring freedom and democracy to you.
We're gonna put them in the recycling.
So nobody attacks
We're
the
gonna put them
US.
in the recycling bin,
Literally
Yeah,
nobody
yeah.
attacks the
and
US.
then right click and empty recycle bin.
And then that's a lot of work. When you're gonna delete something, you click on it, shift delete. That's it.
Yeah.
Control, delete.
So that's why Israel feels so
They
bold
gotta
right
F4.
now.
Alt, delete.
They're gonna alt F4.
But like, that's why Israel feels so fucking bold right now, because they think that like they're the 51st state or some bullshit. It's just like, no, chill, relax.
Yeah, they do need to relax.
And I'm not saying we're not gonna help you guys, but it's just like, relax.
Don't get canceled.
Stop picking fights with fucking everybody. That's not.
No.
You're not the U.S.
Yeah, you're not the
True.
U.S.
We gotta pay for it.
I'm not even gonna lie to you on that. That's the part that bothers me. That
We gotta pay for it. We're paying for the entire military budget of Israel.
Sheesh.
Fuck off.
Easy.
God
Relax.
damn.
Easy.
Stop picking fights
Thank you,
when.
Biden. Thank you, voters.
It was the last president too. It was the president before that and the president before that.
Yeah, it's been like that
No,
for
no,
Is
no,
Biden even
no,
alive?
no.
We have a treaty with Israel. Though. We'll back them up for whatever bullshit they do.
And we pay for their bullshit, which is what bothers me. Don't pick fights if we're
There
paying
were
for
no
your shit.
wars with the last president.
No, he didn't start any. You mean
Neither-
there was wars? He just ain't starting none.
Yeah, correct. He ain't funding it.
He ain't starting none.
He didn't start none, but he was paying for other people's wars too. He
Yeah.
was paying for Israel's defense budget too. And he said he
I'm
would
not-
fight all of Israel's battles
Yeah,
too.
he says that.
Yo, bro. Yo, Israel got that ironclad pact with us. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
That's what they all do. And it's like, come on, stop it. Stop paying for other people's shit. Let's not do that.
I agree.
I mean, how long has the U.S. been in war? How many years? Like
Nick,
60,
Forever.
we haven't been out of war since World War
I'm
II.
about to say, when have we been out of war? Word, that's
We haven't been out of war since World War II, bro. Well, no, there was that brief period in the '60s, and then we went into Korea or some
No,
shit
during,
like that.
during Jimmy Carter. But
There-
Jimmy Carter was nice.
So what? I mean, no matter who's president.
But the thing about it, Eisenhower warned us about this shit.
Yeah.
Eisenhower, right before it hit the end of his term, warned us, like, yo, the military-industrial complex, don't get wrapped up in it.
And he helped beat the Nazis.
Yeah, but he also
Is that when he was in or out?
that's on his way out.
That was on his way out. Yeah, and that was
On his way
after he was like a general and everything. So he was
Yeah.
a general, then president. On his way out, he's just like, yo, stop paying for too many weapons because the weapons industry is going to take over the country.
He had
Yeah.
a dress on when he said that? Or
Nah.
That wasn't him.
That wasn't him.
Eisenhower was the
Who am I confusing him with? The president?
You talking about Clinton?
No, but the guy that took over for Kennedy.
Ford. No,
Ford?
no. Lyndon B. Johnson. Lyndon B. Johnson.
Oh, I forgot about Lyndon B. Johnson.
Yeah.
I
Lyndon
forgot
B-
about that guy.
He would have been a great
LBJ.
president if he hadn't fucked up in Vietnam.
But like I said, war is profitable, bro.
And that's exactly
War
what
never
we're
changed.
talking
On the right
about.
side, yes.
Yeah.
No.
War's problem.
War.
The weapons manufacturers are gonna make money no matter what.
And the best weapon manufacturers, guess
I
were they
learned that-
located
The
at?
women were working
The U.S. of
back.
A.
I learned that from the movie Lord of War with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, because he's selling weapons to
And
both sides.
yeah, and Jared Leto.
Yeah.
Just like we do. Just like we do.
Just
Excellent movie.
because
We
the
do.
weapons manufacturers run our country.
Yeah, look how BlackRock is buying everything.
Fucking Northrop Grumman.
Look how BlackRock is literally buying everything.
BlackRock.
Who and what is BlackRock?
All right.
In layman's terms, real quick.
All right, so BlackRock is a company that is originally a weapons manufacturer,
See,
but now it's like a parent company to like a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Can you please look up what
like a hedge
companies
fund that
are
owns
owned?
management.
Yeah, they're a hedge fund basically.
Yes,
Can
they
you-
are.
they have tentacles.
Everywhere, and they're right now. What they're doing is the same thing that Bill Gates is doing to the farmland. They're basically buying almost all one family homes to rent them.
It's one word, BlackRock.
BlackRock, yeah,
Yeah, I
And
have
they're
taken care of BlackRock employees at work.
yeah.
They're buying
Do
blocks in New York City.
Yo,
Yeah.
they're buying whole communities, bro.
So some, probably not all, but are included. Let's see, companies that are owned by BlackRock include Merrill Lynch Investment Management. They bought Merrill Lynch in 2006.
Barclays
There
investor.
you go.
Barclays Global Investor. Barclays.
The Nets,
So Barclays Center. There you go.
Mikhail
Barclays.
Hodges,
But even before the Nets, it was
Bridges?
Barclays. Think First Reserve Infrastructure Funds, Creos Capital, E-Front, Aperio Group, and I'm sure the list goes on.
Yeah,
A
but
lot
right,
of those are other hedge funds. So they didn't even buy companies like multinational billion-dollar companies directly.
they're just
They
buying
bought,
hedges.
they bought other multinational billion-dollar companies that own multinational billion-dollar companies.
Yeah,
So we're talking about
Damn.
it's buying out multinational hedge funds that own multinational
Conglomerate.
billion-dollar
There you
companies.
go, like
it's basically like the top of the pyramid.
They're buying
No,
they're
it's
buying
not.
the blocks
Yeah,
out, bro.
But that's exactly what they're doing. They're buying whole communities right now. And what people aren't realizing is that the reason for the real estate bubble that we're in right now is because of shit like that. And that's also the same shit with farmland too. A lot of farmland is being bought by billionaires, mostly Bill Gates. Because right now Bill Gates owns like, I think about 30% of the US farmland or some wild ass percentage like that. And also foreign companies as well are buying a lot of farmland, especially Chinese companies, and they're buying farmland next to military bases.
Yo, this guy that
And that's not conspiracy. You can actually look that up.
this guy that I don't respect. He said this. He was like, yo,
He respects someone. Wow.
check it out. He was just like the
You had to
same
point that out.
business formula that a good drug dealer has
Wow.
is the same business formula that a corporation has.
Yeah.
Profit first, yeah.
There's
Bro, you're an entrepreneur.
before
Right?
profit,
Yeah.
It's just like product, then expansion.
If it's cash, even better.
Bro, it's all about the profit
It's
margin.
the same formula, yo.
Yeah.
Is it? I mean,
Synergy.
God bless America.
But that's the business formula. A good business runs on
Duncan.
reinvesting and expansion. It's on reinvestment and expansion.
No promo.
expansion, yes.
Yeah, reinvestment and expansion. You gotta keep growing in order to make more money.
But that,
All right, guys.
Tra.
Before we close this out,
Wait.
good catch.
I trust him. I trust him.
Bravo, bravo, bravo.
Trust him. Right.
Fantastic.
That was good.
Right.
Wow.
Colorado, nigga.
right before we wrap this thing up, I have one last and final question for you guys. My nigga la trompeta.
La trompeta, my guy.
Petra.
Ready? Right? Before we wrap this thing up, I got one final question for you guys, right?
Ass.
Right.
Now that OJ the Juice Man has passed away,
The juice.
Oh man.
do you think he did it?
No.
And be honest.
Yeah,
And be honest.
obviously, of course.
I think he did it too.
No,
Diddy
come on.
did it.
We know Diddy did it.
Diddy
We
did
know
it.
Diddy did it.
But OJ also
OJ
did it.
did it?
Yes.
But did OJ do
Did
it?
OJ did it? No, he did it.
Did he?
Did he?
Did he? No.
Did he do it?
Did he do it?
But did he
No,
do it?
Did he do it?
Yes, obviously, of course.
So much
definitely did.
confusion.
No, there's word that he literally confessed on his death.
Yeah. They haven't released the statement.
Like he
though yet.
really
No way.
said, I
No.
did it.
Yeah. They said there's a
So, I did
deathbed
it.
confession.
So,
I did it.
I did it. He did it.
So he did it.
So Judge Joe Brown, who had access
Judge
to all
Joe
the
Brown.
evidence
TV
that
judge?
we suppose,
TV
he
judge.
said A judge is a judge.
Because Judge Joe Brown
he
is
said,
a
he's
TV
like,
judge.
yo, with all the evidence, I don't think he did it. You gotta trust that.
I'm not saying that.
The reason,
the jury said it. There was a couple that was
Who
scared.
is the jury compared to a judge, bro?
The
all right,
jury's
here's
the
the thing.
ones that make the fucking decision.
But here's
not
the thing.
judge.
But they don't know, boy.
But here's the thing. He tried to release a book, and I think he actually did release a book.
Yeah, he did.
That was entitled
He
"If
did
I
it.
Did It, This Is How I Would Have Done It."
Oh.
Innocent people don't write a book about a double unaliving, whatever we're allowed to say on
He
YouTube,
had poor behavior.
called "If I Did It, This Is How I Would Have Done It." That's not an innocent book.
It is
Yeah.
not. It is
Basically theorizing if he did it.
He took over with like
He-
business wise.
That could be just
He used that to his
This
advantage.
is
That could be
this is
just
what I
business.
say when I mean like rich people can get away with stuff,
Greed.
anything. When you're that rich, and
think
at the
got away
time
with
he was
murder.
rich.
Yeah.
At the time he was, it was like the mid to late 90s, right? Like
Yeah.
96, 97, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Right? He was really rich. He was one of the best running backs ever, right?
Yeah.
Respect to his fucking running back career.
College and
One of the
pro.
best. One of the
College
best
and
ever,
pro.
right?
His stats-
He was a
his
movie
stats-
star. He was in movies.
He was a naked gun, bro.
Naked
Right.
Gun, bro.
Great.
And he did all like the
He could
commercials.
afford the best lawyer in the world, 2 of the best lawyers in the world, maybe 4 of the best lawyers in the world, because he did something pretty intense and he got away with it.
Who got the Kardashian?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he-
that's why the
Robert
Kardashians are famous.
And Johnny Cochran.
Kardashian and Johnny Cochran.
Bro, you had the best 2 in the
Who
nation.
died weirdly.
In the club
I
does
don't
not
know.
Well,
fit.
no, they were
Well,
both old. They were
so-
both, of
So
age.
me and Mike are in agreement that he did it.
Yeah.
Lou, you think
Yeah.
OJ did it?
Yeah, he did it.
He did
Oh,
it.
he admitted.
No, he did not. No, he
Yeah.
did not.
And he never had.
Did I hear that he?
Yeah,
Did
I
hear
mean,
otherwise?
in the court of law, it was already proved that, you know what I'm saying, whatever it was judged.
These are the stories.
But,
Changing.
right.
He never
In the
had
court
a
of
bill.
Not
They
guilty.
sold for Chloe.
But I think, did he really do it?
I think he did and got away with it. Oh,
Yeah.
well, it is what it is.
Not guilty
Not,
doesn't
oh, well,
mean
I don't mean to
innocent.
be like, oh, well, I don't mean to down.
Not guilty doesn't mean innocent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Just
All right.
because you won the trial.
Not guilty.
Correct.
I think he's
So-
not. That's correct. I think he's
so
not
listen.
guilty.
Rich people different.
But
As far as we were speaking about morality before,
More power to him.
Word. Final thought.
and a few minutes ago in the pod, and I was about to say something,
say it.
and I just remember now. When you indulge, right, and you taste your limit, like what comes next. So that's what you guys were talking about, like the people when they make their billions, they keep going. It's just like it's part of their environment. That's what
Exactly.
They
do.
become hoarders.
They're not gonna stop.
And you know what? You
You
pick your own role.
Like
you could be.
like you think,
you
oh,
could
I'm
be
just
the guy
gonna make
that
1
does it,
million
you
and
could be the
stop.
guy
Right.
Like a Meek Mill or like a Safari or all these guys, bro. That I mean, that list came out. How many people on that list?
It's like 30, 40
Too
people.
many.
30,
A lot.
40 people that we all know
No,
and are
yeah.
familiar with, right?
Yeah.
About
I
a
don't
few.
even know.
Urban culture.
Urban culture. That's fine, bro. That's fine, man.
And big hitters too.
Not small
Really?
names.
Politicians or just celebrities?
Just
Celebrities.
celebrities right now.
No
You see,
politicians
no
at all,
politicians.
bro.
Yeah.
So there's still more, bro.
Yeah, there's still more.
Oh,
There's-
the moment
there's
they
more
drop
names.
like politician's name, it's over. Like
Yeah, it's
No,
over.
but
they're
that
gonna
won't
like
come
ban
out.
that shit.
That won't come out.
Yeah, exactly.
Janae Maxwell is in jail for like selling pussy, but we don't know who she sold that
Well,
pussy
it was
to.
underage pussy.
That list that she sold
Ju-
that pussy to, we don't know.
As long as he doesn't say
That list
any-
hasn't come out.
as long as he doesn't say any politician's name, they have to help.
Right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Right,
Yep.
right.
But like
He's still playing with fire.
the
but
difference
doesn't-
between Diddy and Ghislaine Maxwell is that Ghislaine Maxwell didn't openly reveal any of the names that she had in her book, and she was selling underage children.
But he didn't say the names as names on his book. Those
Yeah.
names are his close friends.
Right.
Yeah, but-
Right,
His
right.
cipher, his
And we
cipher,
don't
bro.
know if there were any crimes committed. He's just saying names of his friends. Like,
Bro, that shit look like the only black
Are you
male.
crazy?
Yeah.
He's saying,
That's,
That's
it
the
was
only black
it was
man.
implying shit.
Are you
he's
crazy?
implying
He's
shit.
saying those are, no, he said those are his friends.
Those are his
That
friends.
should be coming to his aid.
Right, that should be helping him right now because he's
Yeah.
in a jam.
No, they should not. But go ahead.
That's
But-
what.
That's what he feels.
That's a blackmail.
But it's
That's
not-
a public.
Yeah, but
That's
the
a
way he
victim.
said it,
He plays a victim.
the way he said it is not blackmail.
It's an
Because
implication.
It's a fucking PSA.
It's not a blackmail. It's an
We
implication.
got our own jury here.
It's a PSA, so it's a fucking.
Yo,
all right.
Gonna be
I think it's
assault
time,
behind it.
I think it's time we make like OJ and get up out of here.
Get in the white Bronco.
What?
No?
Nah, that was a bad one.
Get in the white Bronco.
Sir?
Peace to
Yeah.
To the grid. I mean,
And
hey,
disappear.
love them, hate them.
You
Ma-
might,
ma-
you might need a shot in the dark.
Love 'em, hate 'em.
Survivor, bro.
That was some dark comedy, maybe too dark for y'all.
You're like, man.
Yo,
like,
no.
Love them, hate them.
Yes, I am.
The juice
Yes,
is
I am.
loose.
Yes, I am.
Well,
And,
guys,
and I think it's time where we get
Final
loose about
thoughts.
it.
final thoughts, guys.
Finish it.
Luisito.
Finish 'em.
Next weekend, 420.
Yay.
Hey, let's enjoy.
We're gonna do something special for the 420.
420.
But we're gonna do something extra
celebrate.
special for 420. Y'all be prepared for that one, roomies. Mike, any final thoughts? Manny, any final thoughts?
I hope you all check in next weekend for 420. There's going to be a special event. I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm going to be here. And I'm white. So you guys should be here too.
White is right.
White is always right.
No,
White
that's
is
I
not.
didn't say that. They said that. I didn't say that.
We know that.
I'm just saying.
We didn't
We
say
got
it,
it
we
on
know
camera.
it.
We got it on camera.
We know it.
Relax.
Well, you let
White
the
is
whole
perfect.
world know you're white when they can clearly see.
Yeah.
Maybe they can't. Maybe there's blind people.
Nah.
They can
Maybe
clearly
there's
see.
blind people
all right,
listening to
well,
the pod.
Yeah, well, I've never
And-
heard
and
a
maybe
black person that
You
speaks
can
like
hear in my voice that I'm
All right.
white.
Well, maybe we have blind listeners.
This guy is racist.
Maybe not against blind
This
people.
guy right here.
He's
guy
not
right
racist
here,
against
this
blind
guy is
people.
racist, Rumi.
I'm not racist against blind
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
God, you
yeah.
discriminate against our blind viewers. Get it, blind viewers?
Yo, Manny,
All right, that's
any
enough
fi-
out of you, Mike. All right.
Okay.
any final thoughts, Manny?
Happy
Man.
gut, happy butt, yo.
If you're
Yeah.
blind, like
Wow.
and subscribe. Click the button.
That's healthy, bro.
OJ
Happy
did
God,
it.
happy butt.
5 seconds.
OJ, I don't know, man. Just love. Show yourself some love. Give
OJ
self-love is the
did
best
it.
love.
OJ did
For me,
not do it.
those that
OJ
for me,
did it,
those
Silence!
that
OJ
did
did
it
it.
are going down.
OJ
Cat
Diddy.
Williams said it.
Diddy,
This is the year that they be
OJ
exposed.
Diddy. That means OJ Diddy.
And
OJ
yeah,
Diddy.
Diddy, bro.
OJ
He
Diddy.
Diddy.
OJ Diddy.
OJ Diddy.
OJ Diddy.
OJ Diddy.
OJ did it.
Diddy, R. Kelly, yo, they sit.
Wow.
Anyway,
So many at once.
R. Kelly sitting in his cell right now. Thanks God. I
Yeah.
never fuck with that nigga.
That
I'll say
ass.
OJ and
He's like, he-
R. Kelly.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Anyway,
Diddy took him out the
comment
Oh,
below.
God.
What was your favorite part of this episode?
Cancel. Cancel.
This madness.
God, I never showed up to one of his parties.
Give us a like if you like us. We like it. If you like Fallout, what was your favorite part of the episode? Was it Fallout?
Yeah.
Do you watch
Shout
Fallout?
out.
Hey,
It's
yo, why you
good.
smelling your
All
finger?
that.
Fallout,
Smell your
hey,
fingers.
hey,
Smell your fingers.
What?
And let's get
Hey,
the hell
we're
up
not
out of here.
doing-
Show us some love
He just gave
Oh,
the
tick a little bell
international
also.
slip coat
Hey,
time.
yo.
for notifications.
Yo, bad boy,
Yo.
go to jail.
Take that.
And remember, roomies.
both of them?
I re-
One and two, bro?
Both
Come
of
on, man. Nah.
Yo.
No, we're Diddy. Bad boy, right?
I remember.
We're not Diddy.
You know Will Smith. You know Will Smith.
Oh,
was
you gotta
exactly
be clear.
right.
Guys,
Yo.
guys.
Okay.
Yo, guys.
Oh my God.
And remember, happy 420.
And don't pull out.